YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest video. Very special one for you guys today. I have my first submission back from CGC for their Pokemon cards. So really excited to see what's in here. I don't remember everything that I submitted, but most of them were modern things. A lot of the vintage stuff I sent out to PSA. It's been there for over a year already. This stuff I actually think I sent out in either January or February, so today's May 23rd, so about 4 months time, 3-4 months time turnaround time, which isn't too bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up. We'll just go through them one by one. I sent out 50 cards, I believe, so we're going to see what they came back as far as grades. Some of these pulls you may have seen already in some of these videos. Some of them you may have not already seen. So, and some of them actually are like vintage, like common cards. A couple first edition cards here and there, but common. So nothing too expensive, because I just wanted to try out CGC, see what it was like, and see kind of what to expect from them. For me, PSA has always been king. You know, I've been grading cards for years, and PSA has always been what I've been used to, what I've been, you know, has the most value long term. So trying to see how CGC stacks up, because, you know, you guys know if you follow my main channel, I do a lot of stuff with them for comic books, so testing them out with cards. So let's see what we get, see what we can expect. And before we do so, hit that like button down below, hit subscribe button if you're new, and let's see what we got, guys. So I am pretty excited to see what we have in here. Gonna open this up from the bottom. I don't know how they package these up, and honestly, I haven't seen anybody else open these before. So this is a completely new experience for me. Bear with me while I get this open. Hopefully I don't have to keep this big box up here. Okay, cool. Bear with me real sec, guys. The big box opens into a smaller one. So there you go. Let's zoom in a little bit there. Alright, so there we go, guys. So as you can see, it says books 50, so it's cards. I don't know why it says books, because CGC still got comic books mainly on the mind. It was received January 14th, and it says due date was by February 2021, which I'm sure they couldn't keep up with that, so all good, no harm, no foul. And we'll just see these one by one. I'm a little nervous to see what's in here. Like I said, nothing too crazy that I submitted, so let's do it this way. Nothing too crazy that I submitted, so I don't know what we'll be getting back as far as dollar amounts. I know a lot of people are interested in that normally, as far as how much things cost. If I see anything significant, I'll put the price on the screen. They do not skimp on packaging. Bear with me, guys, while I open this up. Alright, guys, so we have it all opened up, and what I'll do is I'll just pull them out one by one, and we'll see if we can guess the grades. So first card. Okay, so we have a Team Skull Grunt. This is from Sun and Moon Base, and we got a 9. Oh, wow. Okay, so all these cards, you know, if they're modern, are pack fresh. So I know, you know, a lot of people are, you know, expecting a lot of 10s and stuff on pack fresh stuff. That's not normally the case. A lot of stuff, you know, I kind of expected to see, like off-centered stuff. You know, I like this is definitely off-centered from left to right, but still a 9. You know, I like a lot of these modern full art cards, so it's not a big deal at all. 9 is cool with me, and I just wanted to get a lot of stuff preserved, and just like, again, test run to see what CGC was like. The cases are really cool. They feel in the same kind of material as PSA. I don't know if I like the label as much as PSA. And I didn't pay for the subgrades, because like I said, they weren't expensive cards, so it wasn't really any sense of having the subgrades on there. So let's see, up next, oh, we have another one. So this is also from Sun and Moon, and 9? Another 9. So don't really know why this one got a 9, because this one's centering looks pretty good. I don't know. Sometimes now I wish I had the subgrades, but maybe the centering up there looked a little off. But 9. So 2 9s. Let's see what we got. A third one. So I must have pulled a lot of these. So another Team Skull Grunt. Got another 9. Oh man, so the centering left to right is a little off on this, I can see it. But 3 9s, wow. Okay, so I mean, 9's not horrible. I mean, with modern stuff, you definitely want a 9.5 or 10. You know, it's definitely more, It's definitely better. But now we have a Burning Shadows Darkrai GX. So this was a nice pull. I had a whole bunch of Burning Shadows packs. I did get that Charizard, but I did send out the PSA. So a lot of the other Burning Shadow stuff I think I sent here. So Darkrai GX, we got a 8.5. Wow. All right. That is not what we were looking for. Top to bottom centering, probably what it is. But, you know, again, it's for me, you know, even though I'm trying to get rid of these, the time now, the climate we're living in, graded cards are much easier to get rid of if you don't want them than you know, raw cards. But also just as far as trade bait down the line, or just, you know, for the personal collection, I'd much rather have it graded at this point. I used to keep my cards in binders. I still have them in binders from being a kid. All my cards were in binders, and that didn't really work out too well. A lot of those cards got damaged in the binder, so I just been sending anything I like out to get graded at this point. So got a Black Star promo. This is Eternatus V from the Eternatus V Max Premium Collection box. Looks like we got a 9, so still nothing higher than a 9 so far. Again, guys, like I said, you know, a lot of people are out there making these Pokemon purchases thinking they're going to get 10s and buying them and based on those prices. And you gotta be careful. A lot of these pack fresh cards are not 10s. Now we have a Gardevoir V, Champion's Path. I'm gonna guess a 9. Yep, another 9. Alright, so I know a lot of people say that CGC is a lot harsher than PSA. We'll see how that shakes up long term, if that makes the cards more valuable or not. You know, CGC is still very, very new to grading Pokemon cards. But sometimes being harsher is better. That means the card's could be in better shape than a PSA 10. Never know. So another Champion's Path Gardevoir V. Another 9. I don't really know. This one looks pretty... Oh, bottom centering's a little off. Alright. So that's good though. Like, that kind of centering for PSA might not even get you a 10. Or it may not even get you a 9. It can definitely get you lower than that. So we have our first full art Gardevoir V from Champion's Path. This one's really, really cool card. Champion's Path was a brutal set. I opened a whole lot of it, and I did not get a single Charizard. I got a couple secret rares, a couple full arts, and this was one of them, and it's another 9. Alright, guys, so we are getting a lot of 9s today, which is alright. Alright, so I actually like this card a lot. Mew V, this is from Darkness Ablaze. Darkness Ablaze, another underrated set, newer set, but I like Darkness Ablaze, and this Mew card's very, very dope to me. You know, original 150 with dope artwork, and of course, you get an 8.5. Of course, I'm the one I like the most. You get an 8.5. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, centering, I guess, seems to be our issue, which is okay. Again. Okay, cool. So this is one from my old collection, talking about, you know, from in the binder. So this is a first edition Rocket Zubat. So I'm not expecting as high, but you know, it still was in good shape. Centering's it's okay. So let's see what we get. A 5. Wow. That, like I said, guys, no binder cards. This is a little disheartening. I mean, there's a little teeny white up there, but nothing significant. The centering's not too far off, but a 5. That is rough, guys. Actually, put the vintage ones in a different pile. That is rough for that. All right, let's see. Back to the modern. So we have a Lapras V, Sword and Shield. 9. 8. Wow. This is not going well, guys. We got an 8. So hopefully the PSA stuff is better than this CGC stuff. I know it's really hard to get a CGC 10 and 9.5, so I'm not too alarmed by the grades just because of what I've seen and what I've heard about CGC's grading for Pokemon cards. But at the same time, these are all pack fresh cards outside of the Zubat, so that is pretty crazy. So we have a gold card. This is from Guardians Rising. I did pull this card. Rare candy, you know, being the old school Pokemon gamer, rare candies were treasures, and this was a really cool card to get. So we got a 9 on that. Pretty cool. Not mad at that one at all. Rare candy gold card is one of the few gold cards I've ever pulled, so I'm definitely cool with that. And here's one of the other ones. We have Weakness Policy from Primal Clash. Opened up a whole lot of Primal Clash, so really nice to see this card pop up. And we got a 7.5. Wow, CGC is rough. This is a pack fresh card, put right from a sleeve right into a not top loader, but card saver. And it got a 7.5. Now there is actually some whitening on this one, so I can see why this did it get too high, but a 7.5 is pretty brutal. But yeah, guys, there we go. Pack fresh cards. Be careful with assuming you have 10s with pack fresh cards. I mean, I was not expecting 10s, so don't get me wrong. These are not surprising to me, but don't buy into the hype thinking you can get 10s, like, you know, just because it's newest 10. Cool card right here. This is actually, I think, came from a dollar store pack. It's Lucario Metal GX from Unbroken Bonds. Being a dollar store pack, I'm not expecting a high, maybe an 8.5, 9. Okay, cool. Lucario Metal GX, very cool card, Unbroken Bonds. All right, guys, so not even halfway through yet, I don't think. This is a really cool card from Evolutions, Pidgeot EX, very cool card, and we got a 9. All right, so we need to at least get one 9.5 or 10 in here, at least one, because these are rough, guys. So that's, I thought it was a mark for a second, but that was just like a piece of lint or something. Yeah, you know, I'm looking at a lot of these in the centering. I mean, slightly off. Evolution is hard to get high grades because the print quality on a lot of the stuff wasn't the best. Okay, another binder card. We have a first edition Blaine's Mankey from Gym Challenge. So this card's 2000. I probably got it in 2000. So this card, I'm not expecting a high grade at all. That's why I didn't send it up to CGC, just because, or excuse me, on PSA. I didn't think it was going to grade too high, and I didn't want to pay. When I paid for these, CGC was only charging $8 or $7 for bulk orders, so it was pretty cheap to get cards graded. So I decided to send whatever I had that I felt was worth getting. 7. Okay, that's expected. It's got some whitening up there. I wasn't expecting high grades on any of these vintage cards, but a 7 for the Blaine's Mankey. All right. Okay, so this is another vintage card. Horsey from Fossil. We got an 8. Okay, so that's one of the better ones for vintage. First edition Horsey, CGC 8. I will take that. All right, so looks like we have a little vintage section going on right now. So Blaine's Growlithe, Gym Challenge First Edition, 7.5. Okay, so that's pretty all right. Blaine's Growlithe. I did send out a Blaine's Arcanine to PSA. I believe, I think I had a Japanese one and I had an English one. So we'll see what that comes back. And whenever PSA decides to send it back, we have a Rocket Diglett First Edition. Let's see what we got. 8. Okay, so 8's been our high mark for vintage so far. I'm okay with that. Obviously, you know you want higher, but just cards sitting in the binder for what, 21 years. I'm okay with that. So we have a Grimer First Edition Fossil. We have another 8. Pretty cool. So I mean, I guess the binder wasn't too bad. There's definitely some whitening down there in the bottom. It wasn't horrible, but it is obviously not the ideal way to store cards. Brock's Geodude from Gym Heroes, 7. All right, definitely some whitening. 7's fine for me. All right, so I think we're almost at the halfway point. Let's see. So we have another cool one right here. Sabrina's Gas. I just love the artwork on these Gym Heroes cards. There's Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge. This is from Gym Challenge. If you don't know, the difference is Gym Challenge has the black logo right there, and then Gym Heroes has the white one. That's the way you can tell the difference. 4. Wow. So this is the worst one of the day. Looks like maybe there's a scratch right there now that I'm looking at it. This one probably shouldn't have been sent. But again, a lot of people looking at things currently, I mean, these are still first edition cards from Wizard of the Coast, WotC era stuff. I think those would be desirable no matter what condition one day. So I decided to get all of this graded. I didn't really care. Rescue Stretcher from Burning Shadows, gold card, another pull from Burning Shadows. Got an 8.5. Okay. Wow. These pack fresh cards are getting demolished by CGC. Little, I guess a little whitening up there, top right corner, but whew, I'm gonna be a little bit pickier when I send stuff to CGC now. A lot of the PSA stuff I did send, I did thoroughly look over, so I'm hoping for higher grades when those come in, so I'll let you guys see. I sent my first PSA submission for Pokemon out in September, like early September, so I'm hoping to get that back, I don't know, September this year, so we'll see when it comes in. Erica Dratini, first edition, 7. Okay. I like this card. I really wish this card got higher. I just like the artwork for Erica Dratini. And I don't know why even Erica has Dratini, since she's a grass trainer, but I like it. So we have an Execute from Neo Destiny. One of my favorite sets. I wish I complete this whole set. 7. Alright. 7 for Execute. And I think this is our halfway point right here with Sabrina's Mr. Mime from Gym Heroes. We get an 8. So still high mark is 8 for Vintage. And that's the halfway point, guys. So let's get into the second half and see what we have there. Alright, guys, let's clean the table off real fast. And let's get right back to it. Alright, so we have another vintage card. So I guess I sent more vintage stuff than I thought. So we have a first edition Blaine's Magmar from Gym Heroes. And we're starting back off with a 7. Oh man, guys. Okay, I can see that one. At least one 9.5 or 10. Okay, so that's another one. Another Team Skull Grunt. I saw something. So we got at least a point something. Hopefully it's a 0.5. It's Team Skull Grunt. Oh, there we go. Our first gem mint card of the day is a Team Skull Grunt full art from Sun and Moon. I got 4 of these, so I pulled a lot of these because I opened up a whole lot of Sun and Moon. Yeah, there we go. Our first 9.5 of the day. We will take it. Unfortunately, it's not on one of like the gold cards or something, but hopefully this is a sign of good things coming. So we have a Champions Path Venusaur V. Okay, so we're back to the reality with a 9. Alright. Still a nice card. You know, never a bad thing to get one of the first starters. And then we got another one. 8.5. Champions Path is still pretty brutal. Grading, pull rates, everything. Champions Path has not been my friend. So we have Lucario V also from Champions Path. 8.5. 8.5. Man, I gotta say, guys, because I mean with comic books, I don't know how bad they are with centering, like how strict they are, but it seems with the cards they're gonna be very strict with centering. So if I were you, before you send in anything, you may even want to measure the centering on your cards with a ruler or something, because it seems like centering is gonna knock you down at least a full grade. Alright, so we have Zacian V, Sword and Shield, 8.5. Yeah, because like these cards, like I said, are all pack fresh. All went from right to the pack to the protector, and they're getting at least, you know, 9s and below. Bodybuilding Dumbbells, another gold card from Burning Shadows, 8.5. And that's what they get you on pack fresh cards. It's always gonna be the centering, left to right. You can see that one. Top to bottom is a little bit as well. You gotta be careful when centering with CGC, it seems like. This is a learning experience. You know, this was a test run. I'm not really too upset about this at all. Multi-switch, another Burning Shadows gold card, 8.5. Same thing, centering. There's a little bit of whitening up there. 8.5. All right. Hopefully this one's a little bit better. We have another gold card, Suspicious Food Tin. Champions Path. It's gonna get beat up. They're gonna continue to beat me with Champions Path. Finally, finally a win from Champions Path. We have a Gem Mint 9.5 Suspicious Food Tin. All right, I will take that. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess the centering top to bottom was slightly off for them. Maybe to not give it the 10, but it's not too much worse than any. Or too much better, I should say, than any of the other ones I've seen. So, I don't know, guys. I just don't know. This is a really dope card. We have Salomon's VMAX. We're going to at least get a 0.5 from Darkness Ablaze. 9.5. All right. 2 9.5s in a row. Salomon's VMAX. This is a really dope card. This is one for the PC. I like Salamence. Very, very cool. Oh, all right. So this one from Vivid Voltage. So very, very new card. Pikachu V. I got a 9. All right. All right. Not much more to say about that. We have here. Oh, back to vintage. We have a first edition Rocket Eevee. 7. Huh. That yeah, it's just a piece of lint. I don't know what this one got. 7. I'll look at these cards, in depth when I after the video. I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, they're killing me, guys. First edition Eevee, 8. All right, so still can't pass that 8 mark. A little whitening up there for vintage. Not too many cards left. Another Eevee, 7.5. Okay, so this one I hope I get something good back. I hope this one gets something good back. I think this is actually a gift. This was a gift. So I'm hoping this was a good one from Darkness Ablaze. Houndoom V, 8.5. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Very, very cool. All right, let's get into the final. It's the final set. So we're still looking for a 10. I don't know if we're gonna get it or not, guys. We have Darkrai GX. This is a Burning Shadows pack 8. All right. Let's see. Entei from Shining Legends. I forget how I got this. I didn't open up a Shining Legends pack, I don't think. I think I got this. I think I bought this. Or I got this actually, this is a gift. 8. Very nice. This was a gift. Pretty nice, pretty nice. All right. So we have a Hidden Fates Gyarados from the tin. 8.5. So I wasn't expecting very high grades. If you guys have ever opened up Hidden Fates, those promo cards are hard to get out of those tins. So you got whitening up there a little bit. They're really hard to get. I didn't expect 10s on these. So I'm hoping this is not the last bit of things. Is all Hidden Fates promos, because I don't think we're gonna get 10 out of them. 9. That's better than I would even thought. Pretty cool. Got these piles mixed up a little bit, but those promos, Hidden Fates, if you can get a 10 on those, I would assume they're very, very hard to grade because they're very, very hard to get out of the packs. So here we go. Oh, this is a really nice card. Hidden Fates Shiny Scyther. That's a nice card. And a nice grade, a 9.5 for our first shiny card. I will take that, guys. Oh man, we got beat up so much on these grades. It's nice to see a 9.5 on the shiny card. So there you guys go. Shiny Scyther. That was a pull from Hidden Fates 10. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so Mewtwo. This is from Hidden Fates as well. GX. 9. Alright. Dope card. Really nice card. I will take a 9 for that Mewtwo. Looks like we have three more cards. Ooh, another shiny. Guzzlord GX. 9.5. So I guess these shiny cards are doing better. Guzzlord GX full art. Cool card. 9.5. We will take that. 2 more chances of getting a 10. Let's see what we got here. Oh, is that gonna be a 10? I don't think so. This is a vintage card. This is Japanese cards do grade better though. But I think this was kept in my binder. So we'll see how this turns out. An 8.5. So that is a record for vintage. 8.5. So Japanese cards, guys, they do grade better. They're better made, quality-wise, better centering, better print quality, and everything. So you're looking for just a high-grade cards. Japanese is sometimes the way to go. 8.5 for the Doug Trio. And then last card. Oh, cool. Okay, it's another vintage card. I'm surprised I didn't send this to PSA. But Pinsir, Unlimited Edition, Jungle, and 8s. So this is our norm for vintage. We got an 8 to finish it off. So that's it, guys. That is 50 cards for you guys from CGC. My takeaway is definitely they're definitely, from my experience, harder to get higher grades than PSA is. I never really sent anything out to Beckett before for anything. I've never submitted to Beckett, so I can't really give you advice on that. But for CGC, I definitely would say, be careful. Definitely Don't just send whatever. You know, take a look at your centering. That's going to be the major concern there. And you know, when I sent them over $8, I don't know what the cost is now, so definitely, you know, make sure it's worth getting the cards graded. So that's all I have for you guys today. My little experiment with CGC. I'm not upset. I'm okay with what my results were. I've learned from them, and I definitely can see myself using them again for more higher end cards, as long as they meet those criteria. I think they're going to get a high grade. So that's all I have for you guys today. I gotta say, those 2 shiny cards at the end were a lifesaver. The 9.5 Scyther and Guzzlord. But let me know what you guys thought about the video. Let me know what you thought. What's your favorite submission accomplishment? And let me know if you guys send anything out. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I do appreciate your support. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you.